Okay, pretty quick one this week. Just there's some circumstances going on that I'm going to go over. First things first, Gabi and Vini got back from the vacation. They had a very good time. However, it seems like on the vacation, both of them picked up some pretty nasty illnesses. Vinny's been going on and off with a fever the past handful of days, and Gabby's had both like fever and dizziness and stuff like that, all sorts of stuff, as well as an issue with her hand. So I've been trying to take care of both of them. Fortunately, I think they're both sleeping right now, so I've got some time to do this. Um, but that's been our weekend. House listed officially on Thursday. Lots of views on Zillow and one showing. So hopefully that results in something. I don't think it will. I'm more in the. Oh, keep forgetting to do that at the start of these. Oh, jeez, I'm tired. Yeah, I hope it results in something. Hopefully we can get moving soon. Our neighbors through that wall have started playing loud music again, and it's not that we can hear the music itself, but we can hear the thumping. And the other night it was going on until like 10:30, which is a wildly late time to be playing that loud music. But we're just hoping we can get out soon enough that we can avoid that. Mom, brother, and brother's girlfriend are in Disney World, so they're having a really good time. Um, I don't, man. I normally I would be jealous that they're there, but I'm just not at the moment. There's just so much going on, and in really good news, the we spoke with our lender, talking about what our actual like budgetary range is now that we had a better idea of what we were listing for. And he seems to think that we could bump the price up a lot higher than we had expected, which was a really nice thing to hear because for me, my mom's blood runs strong within me, and so I'm by nature a pessimist. And when I hear, oh, look at all these fantastical things we could potentially do, I'm like, yeah, well, I'm gonna assume a little bit worse than your worst estimate because that I don't. And we've also had a history of that where like we expect something, we get something totally different, and so I'm just, whoops, just bracing for those results. Um, One other sort of somber subject. My dad continues to go down this route with the changes he's looking to make, and it's tough. I hate that it's happening, but I don't think there's any turning the ship around at this point, and I think I'm pretty secure in the logic of why I'm not supporting him while he's doing this. So, um, at this point, I think that this will really begin the estrangement from him, where we might go many years without talking. I mean, I don't even think I'd consider having him be like a really stable figure in Vinny's life until she's at least 13, and can really understand what's going on with him. And that'll probably get pushed even further out because kid number two will likely be coming post the move. So, um, yeah, that's been rough, and I don't really know how to approach it. Um, I, my instinct is just to get everything out on the table and tell him how this is going to work and how everything's going to be. But my wife can't really sympathize with what I'm going through. My brother's a little bit more empathetic toward what my dad's going through, and so I'm really struggling with that. And I thought it'd be a little bit easier going through this because I've known this has been coming for almost 5 years now, and it's just been that slow, steady decline. And I really just thought that the sort of wind up to that would be would soften the blow, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to. So I'll keep you updated as to how that goes as things move on. But yeah, that's where that has sort of stopped. I do want to take a second and tell a funnier story. One of the beneficiaries that we have at my office has been a little unruly recently, and he's been asking for obscene amounts of money from a really small trust, and all of it to the detriment of his mom, who's also has her own like really serious illnesses, and we've been bending over backwards to make these distributions work for him, because it really is. It's like he wants 5% of the trust for what is essentially an experimental surgery, which I know 5% doesn't sound like a lot, but it is when, well, it's actually more like 6%, but it is a lot when the other beneficiary is using like 0.5% of the trust every month. So, that's 6 months of, that's 12, that's a year of distributions that he's taking from her. So, but yeah, he sent us all sorts of emails where he's like, well, if you're not going to comply with these lawful requests, then I'm going to get my attorneys involved. And then he just doesn't. I'm like, buddy, all right, get your attorneys involved. We're not making any money off of your really tiny trust. Your whole relationship doesn't pay my salary. So like, don't hit me with that nonsense. But yeah, that's a pretty good summary for the week. Going into the next week, we're hoping for a lot more showings. Hoping Gabi and Vini start feeling a little bit better, because Vinny's waking up every hour or so now. Every time she coughs, she spits out her pacifier, and someone's got to put that back in or she starts crying. So, yeah, I'm tired. Anyway, I will be back with more updates next week. Thanks. Bye.